Go for the burn. 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 Go for the burn.
Welcome in, everybody. It is Saturday, 3 p.m. East Coast America, 20 UTC. You know what time it is. We are back here with the start of the year tournament 2025 once again. Here with session 6. There are going to be 8 sessions total. So if you can do your basic math, that should tell you that we're coming pretty close to a close here. I believe we've got 3 weeks left. I'm doing it on my fingers right now. Week 6, week 7, week 8. That should be 3. Gonna have 3 more chances to lock it down. We are gonna be headed in shortly. Not gonna have too much of a pre-show. But I am gonna see if I've got the updated results here. Nick says 3 sessions left, including tonight's. Now, I don't think that I saved. Let me go ahead and get our overall standings up real quick. So that those of y'all who have maybe not been following along as closely, which is a mistake, by the way, give y'all a little bit of information as well on how this tournament has been playing out. We've got Keela Boris was standing incredibly strong this time about 2 weeks ago. Is still standing incredibly strong, don't get me wrong, but We do see the changing of the colors. Kilobars getting things that are not first places. In session 4 and session 5, went to silver in session 4, and then all the way down to bronze in session 5. Now, if Kilobars is able to recover from here, get some, I say recover, his lowest position the entire tournament is 3rd place, so hardly a recovery. But what I'm trying to say is, if he gets a couple more first place, it is going to be locked down. But until that happens, there are going to be some opportunities, specifically for Kiki. Now, it looks like it's a big gap, 92 points versus 65 points, but Kiki has 0 points for session 5. Of course, the bottom 2 sessions will be removed out of this group of 8 sessions. So, Kiki will be able to remove that 0. We'll be able to remove the 11 as well, but Nick says Kiki's not playing tonight probably, which leaves Kiki with an 11 pointer, which might as well be a goose egg against Kilobars here at this point. So we might even be able to say Kilobars has locked it up at this point. Now, you might be thinking, Caster, you're not supposed to be saying things like that 3 weeks out of the tournament. Well, viewer, I feel very comfortable doing so, because we've got so many insane matches here. If you look at the session points a little bit lower down on the list, even 3rd place here is Laggy Rock. Shout out to Laggy Rock, doing so with only finding 1 3rd place so far. We've got Stingax with a 1st and 2 seconds. We've got Lampert with a 3rd and a 2nd. And so that should tell you the scores are really close right now. 57, 55, 52, 47, 42, 41, 39, 35, 31. I can keep going, but I'm choosing not to. Kilobars, insane performance for sure. We will see if anyone can contest him. But one thing is for sure. The classic standard, this is a competitive event type ordeals, those are gone. Those are basically gone. We've got star races up ahead. We've also got pickups on races up ahead on session 7. And we're going to finish it off with kind of an oddball strategy session in the finality. But I see we're getting this lobby filled up. We can keep chatting if we find a break in the action a bit later on, but you've been able to see the scores. Kilobars, Kiki, Laggy Rock, Sting, Lampert. That is our top 5. And, you got to give... I like Makakasi, so I'm going to give a shout out to... No, I'm just kidding. I do like Makakasi, but, I like everyone on this list, so I can't just say everyone's name. But I do want to give a quick shout out to Bloberov, sitting out there in 8th place, one of the newer names, because this Revolt competitive scene has been around for so long, and he's doing exceptionally well. So quick shout out to him. We've got, I could keep going on, but I do want to be able to give y'all a little bit of information on STARacers before we get in. If you're not familiar with what STARacers is, basically pickups are on. Right now they're listed as pickups off, but pickups should be on. And the twist is, all the pickups are stars. We're starting here on Spavault 1, which is kind of... it kind of has an Easter egg that you might not know about. Qualifiers. Okay, thank you. Yes, we did see, we saw 17 people sign up. Okay, so that's what we're into right now. But something you might not know about Spavault 1 that is really interesting, a little Easter egg, is that the stars are actually ducks. That's right. You might have known it, you might not have known it, but the stars are actually ducks. I'm curious to see if the pickups will be ducks as well, or how it's going to go, how we're going to play it. But that's basically, I took some time to explain what STARacers is. There's not too much to it. That being said, even though it's not something super complex, it's still something extremely unordinary. Having pickups be altered at all, not something you see every day on the track in Revolt for sure. They're all going to be just stars. We're also going to have a reduced amount of pickups as well. That's going to be an important point as well, because if you just had a bunch, like 20 stars on every track, it'd be like, holy shit. So, I think I got it out of the way. Hummer, Cougar, Toyota will be the cars that you can use. You can freely swap between them. So, we're doing a B4L on Spa Vault 1 with Toyota. Pretty much whoever is the unlucky number 17. I think we might have 18 in total, because I'm wondering if we do 17, how are we even going to do that? So, I don't know. I'll trust the process. I'll trust our admins, because they've never misled me before. Shout out to Frost. Shout out to Nick as well, I guess. But in the lobby here today, before we hop in, we got Nick, Bloberov, Yam, Skandar, Lampert, Mickey, Laggy Rock, Sting, Rod, Gaddy07, Miat Assassin, Poker 72, Keela Baris, Makakowski, and Tio Rody, aka Tio Star. Keela goes to spec and the rest play. Interesting. I like that. It does look like we have a bit of a pause before we're ready to go. So, me personally, I'm going to get a glass of water. If you want to get something for yourself, now would be an excellent time to do it, because I don't know how much downtime we're really going to have once we get into the action. So, snack, drink, go ahead and get it secured and get back in here. Be right back. Welcome in, Saluto I Kohani. Welcome in, hello. Welcome in, Breathing Statue, of course. You are tuned into STARacers. Right now we're in the pre-game lobby. We're going to be headed in shortly. I think we're going to be doing qualifiers, but we are just waiting for people to finish up their I.O. sessions. Should be finishing any moment now. In the meantime, no harm in pulling back up these overall standings. Saluto, this is a tournament, so you can join, but you have to sign up ahead of time. You can't just show up at the event. You have to sign up ahead of time. But if you are you in the Revolt IO Discord? Because if you're not, there are daily races that work well for European times every day on Revolt IO, essentially every day, I believe. I can try to get you an invite into that if you need it. We should be headed in soon. I'll go ahead and post the link to IO just in case. And you may already be in here. Salito says this is not EU. No, this is world. We are worldwide, baby. You are looking at EU, absolutely EU represented, but also a ton of South American racers. Canada being represented here, I do believe. Shout out Bloberov. Other random places as well. I'm sure we could find some other random places as well. Actually, North Africa, Middle East shows up from time to time. But regardless, we do have the lobbies being remade. For those of y'all trying to keep track of what's going on, we are going to have the qualifiers. So in order for this to work, they break it into 2 separate lobbies. I think we'll have 1 person removed. I actually don't know how many players we have. It looks like there's some discussion. Some people say 19, 17, 18, not really sure. So we'll get it sorted out. This isn't any super big deal. This is basically because there are limitations to the lobby size. You don't want more than 16 people in the lobby. So we are going to cull the ranks down to 16 before we head into the main match. Still having some issues. No worries, no worries. We'll get it figured out. Saluto says, can we speak Italian? Well, are you in luck, my friend? There is an Italian community in Revolt that is extremely active. Alias Revolt Master. It is popping off. There you go with a link. Welcome in. I love to cast for the Alias Revolt Master crew. So if you hop into those events, I'll be able to cast for you as well. I love the Italian Revolt community over at ARM. I hope that you enjoy them as well. Drop in, say hello. They're very nice. Poker's Lobby porks. Poker's Lobby porks. That's what I'm saying, Mickey. Poker's Lobby works. I have no idea, to be honest with you. I have no idea. I'm going to be chilling in this lobby, personally. Lots of chat going on. And, you know, it's kind of to be expected because this is a lot of people's first time probably racing a STARacers event. It's personally my first time covering a STARacers event, so I'm not surprised that there's some questions going on, some cause for discussion, but hopefully we will be cutting into the action here shortly enough. Saluto wants to know when the races start. Hey, I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. It looks like for this lobby, it is looking pretty cutthroat. We got Nick, Lampert, Laggy Rock, Rod, Maddie, V, Kilobars currently leading overall in the standings. Top, Frostbitten, and Mickey. I think Mickey may be having issues connecting to Poker's lobby, though. We continue to have a little pause here, so I did want to do a little blast to the past all the way back to last week where we had the endurance race. What was it? Spavolt? Was it Spavolt 1 reverse? Spavolt 2 reverse? It was Spavolt and it was reversed. I know that much, and Stingox killed it. Actually not bringing the highest consistency. Down in the 97s. Lampert and Kilabaris killing it on the consistency, but you can see he had such an average, he had such a fast best lap, and he had such a fast average lap time that it worked out. We saw Frostbitten, the only zipper, doing quite well for himself in 5th place. And Frostbitten does says pretty much only because Sting's best lap is insane. Indeed, indeed. And funnily enough, we noticed that during the cast. It was like at one point Stingox would be ahead 200 meters, and then he's 120 meters, and he's up, he's down. But he was very, very fast. And with that, we are going to head into the main race. I'm sorry, the qualifier, not the main race. I have to do some stuff under the hood here while we wait. Well, they're not waiting, but you are at home. Apologies for the wait. Here we go. Oh, no, you are waiting. We're all waiting. All right, so this is going to be a best 4 laps session. Qualifier, specifically. Not a session, but just a qualifier. Slowest person eliminated. As far as I know, slowest person will be eliminated right now. Right here, right now, one person going to be a stream viewer only. If they choose to view the stream. Maybe they're just like, you know what, I'm not in the race, I'm out. Mickey says, never mind, I'm out. All right, Mickey's been eliminated, losing to the initial boss, which is the download the track pack before racing challenge. Congratulations to the rest of us who qualified here. In all seriousness, that is an extremely relatable mistake to make, Mickey. Extremely, extremely relatable. And my heart goes out to you to be eliminated in this way. They are just going to do a little warm-up here. This is going to be a free run. No one will be eliminated. Mickey is eliminated. And Frost's going to ram Keela. Oh, not quite. Oh! There goes Keela. V and Maddie. Oh! V gets around. And Maddie's off the side. Almost. And we are certainly farming some anticipation points here on this channel so far. We are just getting that anticipation farmed up, max stacks before we start our race. Mickey says, I'd lose this race anyways. You never know. You never know. It's an unfortunate way to go out, but like I said, it's a very relatable way to go out. That if it wasn't me, if it wasn't you, it would have been me. If you didn't forget the track pack, I would have forgot the track pack. Someone had to forget it. There was a 90% chance it was me, but unfortunately, it was not. Kilobars in typical dominating fashion. Yep. Hello. Never mind. We got Santi streaming the second room. Head over to twitch.tv/Santi if you want to see an actual elimination round here for the qualifier. What you're tuned into right now is just a chill warm-up. If you want to see the actual qualifier, go over to twitch.tv/SantiSanArg. Arg. Argentina. That's how a pirate would say Argentina. Oh, I missed a question from Saluto. Why no race with Clockwork Carnage? Saluto, I'm always trying. I'm trying desperately to get people to race with the Clockworks. No one wants the Clockworks. I'm sorry. Who in the chat wants Clockworks? Can we get a 1 if you want to ever see Clockworks? Nobody's gonna say it. Nobody's gonna say a single one except for me. I'll say 1. I'll say 1. No one else is gonna say it. Saluto might say 1, but that's it. Nobody else wants Clockworks. Alright, so we had a bit of a chill moment here. I'm excited to see what's happening over on Santi's stream. Actually, I'm going to go check it out. What we have going on Santi's stream. Oh, the second lobby must have already ended there. My bad. Yam eliminated on the second lobby. All right, thank you very much, Santi. Mucho gracias por tu stream. Yo aprendo español. Okay, so we got the quick lobby restart, and then we'll be right into it. Thank you, Santi. Excellent. Here was the replay while we wait for the lobby to get ready. Starting out here on lap 1. Flabster in the house. The Vamos. Tiaroti. Tio Star. Much love to the Flabster. It does look like we're going to be kicking it off soon, so I'm going to fast forward a little bit. Here's our lap 4. Makakowski in first place, as you can see. Mickey asks, do you know where I can download players' personal skin pack? I do. I'm not sure if I have to ask for permission first, so I'll make sure I get permission. Exactly. Thank you, Santi. But you can contact him on Discord. Stingox is his Discord. And there is the GGs, Skandar and Top, making it in over Yam by a decent margin. Alright, hopefully Laggy Rock is not having some kind of internet drop. And if y'all don't know what Nick is talking about, I believe he's referring to the hand grips that Laggy Rock has created for himself. I believe he did. I think it's a great idea. I mean, he has a great point. You just, you get some stability for your hands, for your wrists. Good for endurance race, for sure. Just to have that extra stability. Okay, so we are going to have one Humma. Rest are looking like they're going to be rocking the Toyeka. Welcome in Ertsu with the star. On theme, I love it. Another question is, where are these stars going to be? Oh my god, immediately picking it up is going to be Sting. And another star comes out. Couldn't see that. What was that, Sting again? And it's another Sting, and he's sending off all the ducks. Look, they're all ducks. I was hoping for it. They're all just ducks. But he goes a little bit too close to the sun for that duck. And he loses some time. He fails a ramp. Now he's down to 9th place. It's such a sick start for Sting. I can't help but feel like he could have grabbed those first 2 stars or so and just dipped out. But it is going to be star after star. Nick sliding right on through past everybody with that star. And yeah, I think strategy definitely going to come into play here. How far off the track are you willing to go for the stars? Another one comes out. Who was it? Makakowski this time around, I do believe, out in 6th place. But we got to keep watching our first place chart. Sting is all the way down. Sting is way down. He's in 16th place. Sting is in last place, committing to the Ducks wholeheartedly. An Oregon fan. Top, Pokers, and Nick grouped up, fighting for the top 3. Love to see Top up there in the podium. Does anyone go for this star? Nobody wants it. You would get 2 for the price of 1 if you went for that. Because you would get that one and you'd also get the other one on the outside. Is Sting going to go for it is the question. Sting doesn't want it. Nobody, of all the stars, that is the star that I would be the most excited to take because it's literally a 2-for-1 deal. It sets you up for the other star, but maybe that star has already been claimed at this point. People, that is the star on the classic track. That is just the 1 star. So maybe people were already headed for that one. Maybe people already nabbed that one up. Welcome in, Kippy. Great to have you in. You're tuned into STARacers. We've gone from endurance, the peak of competitive play, into a much more experimental session here. And Nick, unfortunately, no star is going to be interacting with him there. And Top will be taking first, but can't get around the corner. Poker's going to snag up first, but Top momentarily in that first place position. As you can see, there's a good number of laps. At this point, all the stars have been claimed. All the stars, except for 1 or 2. All the stars have already been nabbed up. And we've got half the track, and it's looking like it's just going to be a B4L for the second half of the track. Nick does slide by Top. There's a star. It should be the last one or next to the last one. I really don't think there's that much more to grab. Pokers with that lead, a decent lead, 25 meters. Laggy Rock and Makakasi trading positions here in the meantime. Gets on the inside. And you could see that Duck was still there. So that blows my mind that nobody took that 2-for-1 deal. Makakowski slides on into 3rd place. Nick is a ways behind Pokers. And Pokers is taking it chill through here. He's just cooling it. He's cooling it, which might not be the best. Because here's Nick right here. Oh my god. Nick, overtake. But he doesn't wreck Pokers. Pokers doesn't wipe out. He's still chilling out in 2nd. A decent margin behind Makakowski, but the tap. He is going to have to hold that position for a long time. Does fall down into 3rd. We still got Top out here in 4th as a rare star comes out on lap 5. Frost here in 5th. Laggy falling back to 6th. And Kilobaris chilling out in 7th for the time being. Let's flip it back because we got Pokers versus Makakowski happening for 2nd place. Another one. They keep finding these stars. They just keep finding them. Oh! Makakowski with some James Bond style stunts. But it works out for Pokers in the long run. Okay. We got lag in a fight over here, I do believe. Laggy Rock and Top. No, Top wrecks out. Back to Pokers and Mac. Oh, good stability through that jump. You really slam yourself against the wall. And you have to be careful with it, but I would say an easier section of the track. Pokers does wipe out there. Frostbitten overtaking for 3rd. Makakowski not handling that drop down section too well. Now Frost won 2nd. Sting is still all the way back. Sting is just out here setting best laps in 16th place. What's up with that? Does anyone know what's up with that? My man is in 16th place with just casually the best lap in the race by almost a full second. Nick is doing an amazing job of holding on to 1st place for the time being, but as you can see, Makakowski has been edging forward. Star comes out once again. Not really going to be hitting anyone too hard, but it did look like Pokers had to slide down just a bit. That's a great question, Powerade. Welcome in, Powerade. Welcome in, Rog. Actually, 2 great questions. Well, number 1, what happened to Sting? I can answer that one. Number 2, how does our star caller rate this session? We are here on lap 4, so we got to stay tuned into the race a bit as well, but I can tell you what happened to Sting. Sting managed to get the first 3 stars, I do believe, back to back, but went way too aggressive for a couple more stars, started sliding back and completely self-destructed. That's the only thing I could tell about it. Makakowski does wreck though. It solidifies Nick in 1st place, also gives Frost that window of opportunity for 2nd, which he will hop right on through. Makakowski going to try to grab it back here in the final turns. Lap 8 of 8. This is make or break time. Makakowski will slam against the kind of structure there, and he will be finishing out in 3rd. Laggy Rock with a great recovery into 4th. Pokers managing to hold on to 5th. Kilabaris in a decent 6th place. Top in 7th. Oh, Maddie almost taking him out there at the tail end. Blowbra, V, Lampert, Tiarodi, Skandar, Ashen, and there's Sting. All the way back. Sting's just cooling. Sting's just cooling it. Oh! Gets passed up by Rod there at the end. Hey! Rod taking him out. Taking Sting to the cleaners for that one. And what does Sting have to say for himself at this moment in time? I do wonder. He says, MG. That's his response for that one. Just as elusive. Yeah, Frost says, I'm bamboozled. I'm feeling bamboozled for sure about everything that just happened on that race. And we immediately head into Hospital 1 Reverse. So, where are the pickups going to be? Where are the stars going to be? We see we got the one Humma for V. Everyone else on Toyeka, except for myself, of course. Rocking the Fat Slug. Okay. Can't say I see Hospital 1 Reverse every day. Wonder how prepared the players are. We see Sting all the way in position 16. Oh, he knows where the star is. He blocks Nick into the corner and grabs the star. Okay. And he's holding the star. He's just holding it for the time being. Let's see where he wants to spring it. I'm assuming on the incline. He's going to send it there. And he's going to be able to grab the next one. And chain it. No, Keela snags the next one. And now he's out in first. And now another star. Was that Keela? It was Keela. Keela's going to continue. Oh my god. Grabs another one. Keeping them trapped back there. Keela Barris knows every single star spawn on every single track. This is two. Look at him. He's like, yep, there's a star there. Hold on. There's up here. There's another star up here. Yeah, behind here. Yeah, there's another one. Oh my god, look at the field. Frozen in time as he just steals pickup after pickup after pickup. Gonna grab that one. Yep, thank you very much. Whoa, whoa, hold on. Everybody's catching up to him here, but he's just using them all. He's just using them all. And he gets hit with the one. Lampert comes out in first at the end of one lap. And I don't know, I think all the picks have been taken. I think all the stars have been grabbed. Keela has had like a 40-meter lead at one point, but it just seems like the greed are getting the best of these drivers who are able to get all the stars at the start. And it just somehow gets thrown a little. But Lampert wrecks, and that star was not his. He wrecks in the shortcut. Everybody is right back up onto him. Wow. Pokers versus Lampert for first place. Pokers rather finds himself in a solid position early on in another track. Let's see if he can hold on to this position here. Again, pickups have basically been eliminated. We just got like 5 or 6 laps here to race out. Pokers. Okay, he'll hold on. You know, people in general are going to have trouble competing with the likes of Keela Barris, for example, who's right behind him. But Pokers has still got a 50-meter lead over the rest of the competition. Here, Ashton Forrest doing quite well for himself out in 4th place. Rog says, Keela just wants to use all the stars and race a mini endurance. I feel like that's the strategy, Rog. I feel like that is exactly the strategy. Because now Keela Barris is like, yeah, just, I almost said Keela Barris just says I win these right before losing one. So maybe he doesn't win them all, but is going to have another shot here. As Lampert, Pokers duke it out. Poker sends Lampert packing, sends him over to a side room. He says, hey, go check on that patient over there. I got a race to win. And he is going to be 20 meters ahead of the competition on lap 5. I do want to tune into our other drivers here, but this is a sick showdown between Pokers and Keela. So we'll definitely stay tuned into this for now. I'll try to get more of a full field coverage when the time comes. Making it to lap 6. Still out in first. Gilvaris in the single digits at this point. Ooh! Look at the movement from Kilo. Oh my god. He didn't even have to do that. He did that just to prove a point. You know what I mean? Just to put them on notice. If you want to 1v1 me, I might just leave you in the dust, spinning around in a circle. Sting does manage to pass up Ashen Forest here to snag 5th place for the time being. Air 2 rating it the session 1 out of 10 stars because there's not enough stars. I can't blame you. I cannot blame you for that one. Frost with the pass. Ashen was doing such a good job at hanging on, but is starting to fall down in the ranks a bit, down to 8th. Got Nick trying to contest him as well. But if we push it forward, we've got a close 1v1 here. Lampert wants his revenge. Oh my goodness, Lampert absolutely wants his revenge for about 3 laps ago, where he got completely totaled by Pokers. Pokers is definitely going to need some defensive driving here because as far as pace goes, Lampert's got this locked up. Got amazing lines. Pulls right up behind him. Not the cleanest turn. Gives Pokers some extra time. Look at how close he's getting. Final lap here. Again, I want to be able to cover everything, but you have to keep in mind how much these upper positions are worth, points-wise. And you know what? Scoring is another important matter for this STARacers event, which I'll cover at the end of this, as Lampert does eventually find the pass. Final lap. Can he keep it locked in? Pokers driving mega aggressively. He says he thought that last one was bad. Wait for this. He says, no, get out of my hospital. As they say in French. Mi hospital. And Pokers does go ahead and finish it off in 2nd place. Huge shout out to Pokers finding that 2nd. Laggy Rock finishes up in 4th. Frostbitten in 5th. Barely Sting with the 6th. Makakasi way back in 10th. Blowbrob 11th. Top 12th. And so on and so forth as our other drivers finish it off. Skandar and V locked in a fight. V on the inside, but he wrecks out. And Skandar will be napping up that 15th. Tia Rody says, Nick, DM me. Where's Star? Thanks. Yes, very important point from Powerade. Very important point. You are actually the Steam game is basically a money grab from a team that is not involved with Revolt at all. So it's not one of those situations where, like, oh, if you like the artist, you buy their music. You're not directly supporting the Revolt creators with that. Quick note, but not too important, as we do head on to White Rose Chapel here. How will Frost do on White Rose Chapel? Oh, we got Mac going for the first star. No, Frostbitten is going to snag it, but then he gets slowed down. Was that Makakowski with the clap back? No, where is he? Makakowski. There he is. He slides right on by him. Oh, you have the Revolt CD? I have the Revolt cartridge, bro. I have the Revolt cartridge. N64 type vibes. Stars do come out. Everybody is stopped. It is at a dead stand, so they notice there's a star there. Instant repo, it's a star. Makakasi spinning out. The stars are a little bit contained here. It's tough to hide the stars. It's tough to find a good spot for the stars. Who do we have out in first? We got Laggy Rock. Does Laggy Rock know where the stars are, though? Who's the first person who knows, who seems like he knows where the stars are? I feel like Pokers has a pretty good idea of where the stars are. Who was that? This is all upside down. We got Laggy Rock in first. We got Ashen in second. Maddie in third. V in fourth. Blobrov fifth. Rod sixth. And all the top finishers in the back for this race. The stars throwing them off guard this time. There it is. Frostbitten. Making some good recovery work. Getting around Maddie. Almost in the top three. Just has to get by this trusty Hummer. Surely there's not too many more stars here on White Rose Chapel. I feel like there's not that many great places to hide them. Whoa. Bloberov trying to nose his way in. And he will make some progress. And a star. Looked like it was Keela Boris that time around. Now Keela Boris is back in the action. Oh, nice swerving. Oh my goodness, a bit of a car pile up there with a couple of drivers, Frost, Ash, and V. Frost has not been able to break away. This is Frost's favorite track. Frost loves this track. Look at Action. Action has been doing exceptionally for himself. Currently in third. Caleb Bars trying to batter him down, but still very impressive. Now, oh, whoa! Okay, Kilobaris will be able to stabilize. There's a quick note on points that I wanted to talk about while we look at our race leader, Laggy Rock, out there in first place by a margin of a hell of a lot of meters. I did want to mention, this race is scored based on total race time. Correct me if I'm wrong there, but I don't think it's what position you finish on in the individual races. Not that that's what y'all were saying in the chat, but I did want to mention it is total race time is how these drivers will be scored, which is interesting. Laggy Rock, a good 70 meters in the lead, and he's got such a consistent play style. He should be able to basically catapult himself into a victory here on WRC with this one. Frost and Kilobars, classic showdown. Statue says, do you have anti-aliasing on? Should I? Does the stream look bad? You want me to check? I'll check that later. Thank you, Powerade. Look at Ashen. Still staying way up big here in this White Rose Chapel. Makakasi is challenging him here. But he's still doing quite well for himself. Oh! Nice. Taking advantage of the grass. Ashen had a little bit of instability through the grass, and Makakowski takes full advantage of it. Slides into fourth. And look at all these close racers here. Sting, Lampert, Nick in 7th, 8th, 9th. Or rather, 9th, 8th, 7th. Alright, I do appreciate it. I usually have my graphic settings wrong, and settings in general wrong, so Any suggestions would be appreciated. V, a moment of instability, but does manage to pull out through the other side cleanly enough. And he gets flipped by Nick. Oh, wait, not quite. Holding on to 7th for the time being. And we begin lap 8. But you know what? Frost versus Kilabaris is still very much going on. And you know what better final lap race to watch than something like Frost versus Kila? So y'all enjoy. Frost on his home track here. Kilabaris, on the other hand, has been turned TF up this entire event over the past 6 weeks. Can Frostbitten lock in? Yes, he can. And there it is. 2nd place, Kilabaris in 3rd, Makakowski 4th, Ashen, very respectable 5th place finish. Well done, well done. Pokers and Lampert finishing it out. And so on and so forth. Check my render settings real quick. Maybe I should turn this on. Yeah. What the hell is Anistropy? I'll leave that alone for now. I got a new computer, so it can definitely handle the increased graphics here. And oh my goodness, my only criticism of it being taken to this track is it's not reverse. What are we doing not racing the reverse version of this track, Nick? Nicholas, look at all the stars. Oh my god, nobody's really going for them. They're just racing a straight line, but it's going to be an awkward place to use that star. He almost dips down. Maddie out in 1st. Alright, much appreciated on the tech support. Oh! I mean, there's so many more stars to pick up in future laps. We saw drivers not even go for many of the stars. There's another one right there. That's going to be a tough one to get to. Ashton is still driving out of his mind. He unfortunately fails that jump across, but still, very impressive driving for him. Going to be an unfortunate time for the star to hit him on the ramp like that. Frost as well. And another star, this time coming out of Maddie. Maddie slides on by into 1st place. And this session has definitely done a good job of highlighting a few players who aren't necessarily always in that top 3, but are constantly fighting midfield. It's just giving them that little bump, that little edge. And look at Maddie tearing up 1st. Oh, failed jump. However, Ashton gets slid out on by Frost. He does still hold on to 3rd. The jump. Oh, that star got stolen actually quick. I thought it'd be a while before they nabbed that one up. Maddie does fall back. Kilabaris absolutely in the mix. Makakowski as well. Whoa, the stop out of Frostbitten to grab a star. I love it. Does he want to screw over Ashen, or does he want to screw over someone else further on? I'm assuming Frost is going to be using the camera to kind of look around where the other drivers are. For example, Kilabaris, for instance. And maybe he uses it here. He used it a little bit late. That's going to allow Kilabaris free entry through. He does get flipped around, but Kilabaris is proficient enough to just drive in reverse and get a little 180. Not going to impact Kilabaris as much as Frostbitten would have hoped, that is for sure. If he used it a little bit earlier, I don't even think Kilabaris would have had the speed to get over. It might have been a repo situation. Sorry, that one is going to be very effective, but Kilabaris actually doesn't fall through the grates in the railing and is able to just hop on over, keep going through. Another star. He does it again. And this time he falls over. Oh my god. Kilobar is getting hit hard with those stars. And it's going to be 50, 60 meters for Frost. Very respectable lead for him. Blubberop out in fourth. Maddie in third. And Ashton in second. Love to see it. But they've got half of the race left to race. Kilobar is making short work of the other competition that he fell behind. Makakasi once again right on his fender. I guess by targeting Kilobaris, you're also basically targeting Makakowski because he's been driving right behind Kilobaris the whole time. So, kind of a 2-for-1 deal there. Almost slips up there, but it's an insane jump. He's got so much speed. The hop over. Lines it up. Kilobaris fails it. Was Makakowski holding that in his back pocket? I don't think he was. No. Makakowski's going to seriously fall back on the back of that. Sting has swapped over to the Hummer. Laggy Rock trying to get in the mix now. I would say I think Laggy Rock is contending for first here. Very strange that he would opt to take this route. What happened to Keela? Okay, very sensible that he opted to take that route. I take it back. Oh! Did Steen just drive off the track? Kilobaris versus Makakowski. Somehow the showdown continues. I thought Makakowski got left in the dust like 30 seconds ago, but here he is. It's certainly been a chaotic session for more reasons than just a star pickup. Look at Kilobaris failing a random turn on Grisville. Makakowski failed. And now he's right back up in the mix. But you know what? We are here on the final lap for a couple of our drivers. We got Ashton Forrest, who has been out in first this entire time, I think. I mean, he's in first right now versus Frostbitten. He's got to hold on for half of a lap, or Ashton Forrest can lock in a dub. This is going to be huge for Ashton. Huge mental boon here. Oh, slip sliding around. He would hate to see this fall through his fingers, but Frost is way too close for comfort here. Final turns. Frostbitten might be able to do it. He's on the inside. Whoa. Oh! Ashton manages to lock in that first place. Frostbitten will be in second. Blowbrop in third. Laggy Rock fourth. Lampert fifth. Kilobar sixth. Passing up Makakowski, who falls back into seventh. Stingox can't quite catch him in eighth. V, Maddie, Nick, Pokers, Rod, and so on and so forth. Wow. Giga Ashton Gaming in the mix with the first place here on STARacers. You love to see it. You truly love to see it. You know what? Let's switch it up a little bit. We've listened to the whole album all the way through. Here's another classic that y'all might like. Beetle Adventure Racing OST. Why not? Why not? Alrighty. Toys in the Hood 2 Reverse is what we're headed to next. Not going to have to deal with the bridge. I mean, you are, but you aren't. but you are, because there is that drop down area right at the same spot that the bridge is, the opposite way. The drop down, you know, through that tight enclosure is still going to be tough for the drivers, but it's not going to be that classic, oh shit, it's the bridge again kind of moment. Power 8 hopes there's going to be a star on top of the trash bin. I'm excited. I'm excited to see where these stars are. Who's going to be able to get them? Are they going to use them to screw over Kilabaris? Those are the questions going through my head right now. You know what? Now I think I understand why Stingox finished in 16th. He was literally just driving around the track, looking for pickups to use to slow down Kilabaris. But the issue is, it's by total race time. So with Stingox taking as long as he did to finish that first track, that's going to work against him. Even if it works against Kilabaris, he fails to jump on top of the car for that first star. Oh my goodness, Nick is trying to go in and grab a star. He's going to grab one. There he goes. Goes ahead and pops it. On the inside versus Rod. We got Ashton for us. Once again, Ashton's going for the star. Immediate repo. Oh, but right as he repos, the star comes out, brings him right back down to earth with everybody else. He's still doing quite well for himself, chilling out in 4th place. We got Rod in 5th as well, tearing it up. Not going to go for that star. Lampert will go ahead and grab one. He's got the star on top of the car, the star on the car, the car star, the star car. We can go far in my star car. Hold up. Ashton in 1st. Star again. Kilabaris. Okay, he gets slowed down. It's hard to tell who's popping these. It truly is. It's difficult. Frost, one thing is for sure, Frost is 30 meters out in 1st. Ashton in 2nd. Makakowski going to be popping that one. All right, who we got? It is still going to be Frostbitten, 40 meters in the lead. Ashton versus Laggy Rock as they drop down. Frost wrecked Ashton. He wrecks Ashton. And now Laggy Rock moves into 1st. I agree, Power. Those ramps, like, what were they thinking with those ramps? Okay, who was it that time? Can't really tell. Somebody in the back lines. And Ashton. Okay, not quite. No, Laggy Rock. That's right. Laggy Rock has pulled away. We still got Ashton versus Makakowski versus Frost here for the time being. Kilabaris in the mix as well. It's almost like saying Boogeyman when you say his name. You almost don't even want to say his name. The other players hear his name. They say, oh, shit. God damn it. It's Kilabaris. Ugh. Look at that jump from Kila. Oh, and he goes straight over and grabs... I love it. He's got to dodge the hose, which he does. And now he's just chilling on a star. Out in 6th place, chilling on a star, doing my race. Got, 4 or 5 laps left. Just got a star in my pocket. It's beautiful. Ashton is not ceding this position. Going to be an unfortunate time for that star to hit. Kilabaris does not use his. I honestly could not possibly tell you what I just said, Power 8. I couldn't even begin to guess at what I said. I may have just said something horrific. Frost versus Ashton here, 3rd place. Hose! The hose! The garden hose! Okay, let me clarify. The garden hose. We do not dodge the hose. We do not dodge the hose. We only dodge the garden hose. There we go. Laggy Rock versus Makakowski. Never mind. Makakowski versus Frost. Laggy Rock holds on to 1st for the time being. And he's going to nap. Oh. And look at Ashton. Just holding strong to 4th place. Wait, is Kilobaris? Yes, he's finally going to spring his trap. He decided now's a good time to use the star. He wasn't able to get around Ashen, wasn't able to get around V. Wasn't really able to stop anyone. And the trick up his sleeve has been used. It's been used. Lap 7 of 9. Just got a clean, straightforward race here. Laggy Rock versus Macago. Okay. Hey, it's a tough track. You know what I mean? It is a tough... Did I not just see Ashen? Where's Ashen? Oh, big wreck out of Ashen, unfortunately. We got Bloberov versus Sting here going on as well. But it's tough to look away. It's tough to look away from this battle. Laggy Rock and Frost. Makakowski out in first. Makakowski sets a new overall best lap in the race. You know, we're hanging out. We're hanging out. I think we can go ahead and flip over. After they get through the house, we'll flip over, see if there's any action. Ashen and Lampert. Sting in there. Bloberov in there. Yeah, we'll have to keep our eyes on that as well. It does look like this race is chilled out for the most part. I want to watch this for a bit. We got Ashen, Lampert, Sting. Final lap. Look at Sting. Look at Sting. He just completely YOLOs it. IDGAF type vibe. Oh! Ashen is going to go down. Lampert and Sting. Makakowski, Frost, Laggy Rock. V beating out Kilobaris. Lampert and Sting. Oh! Ashen? Oh! Not quite. Can't quite do it, but he'll finish off in style in reverse. Laggy Rock says, bug plus card doesn't faking turn. Open you eyes, man. Damn. Statue says, which state are you from? I'm from Tennessee. Are you familiar with Tennessee? And if anybody is thinking about saying, because you're the only Tennessee, or any kind of that, specifically that phrase, start hitting delete on that. Do not type that. Do not type it. You might think you're creative or unique or special by saying it. I can promise you you're not. I promise. I would not be caught dead in Florida Pirate. Okay, I'd be caught dead in Florida, maybe. It depend on the circumstances. No, I'm in Tennessee. So normally at this spot we'd be like, you know, Kilobaris, he's destroying, he's in first place, but that's not the situation. Kilobaris has been getting hit hard by these stars. We've seen Laggy Rock doing very well. We've seen Frost doing well for himself. We've also seen some of the underdogs doing well for themselves. Like Ashen has been doing incredibly well. It's first star. Kilobaris goes ahead and grabs a star. Anyone want it? Nobody wants it. I find it interesting. No, okay, Sting. They just know that Sting's gonna take them all. They're like, you know what? Why even bother? We've got the star. It's like the trash collector. Like literally, nobody wants these stars. Sting is like, hey, I'll take them. Like everybody's like, nah, I'm good. Sting's like, all right, it's trash collection day. Time to get my paycheck. Oh, the star already taken. Frost's been going for it. Or maybe it wasn't there to begin with. Kilobaris breaking away. Laggy Rock was close to a star. Is he going to go grab that one? Whoa, there's a star, guys. There's a star. Up. Nobody gonna go for it. And there it is. Kilobaris, 20 meters in the lead. Laggy Rock, 20 meters ahead of Maddie. Maddie, one of those other players who's been doing very well for himself. Star. Oh, Makakowski taking a 2-for-1 deal there. Big fight, big fight. Lampert actually goes off in a literal sense. And Kilobaris moves into first. Even with the Star conspiracies, the Star conspiracy has not been able to stop Kilobaris' cause. The Star Union. I wonder, do people even want to target Kilobaris? I feel like he's so ahead on points. Maybe there's someone closer to home that you want to target. Like someone you're just a couple points behind. Like maybe... It looks like Kilobaris has been the one getting targeted by Stars a lot of the times, but I'm not sure. I was thinking about the strategy. Look at this battle. Blobrov getting taken along for the ride for a bit. Much love, statue. Much love, statue. I appreciate it. I permit you and only you to say you're the only 10 I see. If you want. You don't have to. But you are permitted. I give you the 10 IC pass. Frost on the inside. Nice. Maddie is bringing it to Frost right now. I love it. Maddie gaining on him. Kilobaris versus Lag, still very much going on. As they approach lap 7. Oh, oh, yeah. Yeah, you do have to show a little respect there or you will get schooled. Get it? Because it's a book. It's a book. Get schooled. Alright, Kilobaris, Laggy Rock, Makakowski, top 3 here. And I think this is what we'll tune into here for our final lap. There are some other close races. We'll try to catch those once this one finishes out. We're chilling. It's just a chill final lap here. Let's go tune into some other action that's happening here. Lampert versus Sting. Maddie is trying to fit as well. Sting on the inside, and he is going to take out Lampert. Nick able to take out Maddie as well. Rod beating up Bloberov. And Laggy Rock hitting him with the I piss. That must be some kind of Ukrainian slang. I keep saying it. I'm not sure what it means. I piss. Asher says worst race of the STOTY for him. But he just had one of his best. So, I mean, you can't be too upset about it. It is the culmination of Maximum Yin and Maximum Yang. They always come in pairs. When you're feeling the yin, don't worry, because yang is on the way. Alright, how many tracks do we have left? I feel like this is gonna be coming to a close here shortly. Is this the last one? Let's see. We've got 2 races left. Downtown 1 Reverse and Venice. And then the races will be calculated. Again, it's just overall race time. Gabo of Mugnano. Did I just say something that I shouldn't have said in Italian? Is that a D's nuts joke in Italian? Why are there no normal objects? So you're talking about pickups? No normal pickups? Well, this is a special race, a special event, STARacers. We will have pickups on race next week, actually. Best 10 laps with pickups on. We're here in the chaos section of the Start of the Year Tournament 2025. Alright, chat is now French only. Any French chatters? This moment's for y'all. Saludo wants to see the Clown Fiesta. Well, next week you will next week is going to be the penultimate Clown Fiesta, I believe. With 30 Clockwork, okay, I don't know about that level of Clown Fiesta. I don't know about that level of Clown Fiesta, Saludo. Okay. Starting off here on Subway Reverse. Oh my god, getting slang around. Where are the stars? I thought maybe they were going for a cheeky little star. Wait, does anyone see any? There's one. Who was that? Who was that? Frost. Oh, he used it on the incline. Lampert catching everyone off with that. And he gets up to the top as well. Oh, Lampert with the smooth, clean breakaway. Is anybody going to go for that star over here? No. Star on the decline. Not the best time to use the star on a decline. And that's actually a good time. Just keep Lampert down there. Laggy Rock. Can't do the jump. Who was that one? Was that... Oh, wait. I can't see it. Oh, I just had it. Oh, my goodness. Where are we? Where's the camera? Hold on. Cameraman. Relax. Cameraman. Deep breaths. Cameraman. Deep breaths. Lampert, top, Sting, Laggy Rock. All get started once again. We got a huge lead here for Frostbitten. And by huge... Okay, it is good. He uses one of his own stars. Okay, hold on. Alright. Oh, Frost knows what's up. Frost knows exactly... Oh my god, into the ramp. Hello, Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk style. Beautiful for Frostbitten. It's going to be locking it down, basically. We're just on lap 2 out of 5, but my man has such a solid lead over the entire field. He's got about a 100-meter lead over all these players right here. Also, 50-meter lead over second place. We do have some divergence in the ways that they approach this. Unfortunate wreck from Maddie. You can see, even with all the Star Chaos, one wreck is really all it's going to take. Oh, double star. Is he trying to catch off Kilabaris? He does roll back down. I'm with Saludo, y'all. I want to see a 30-player clockwork race. That's the kind of action I'm trying to get into as well. I'm right there with you, Saludo. 30 players on the clockworks. Frostbitten turned around. Loses the entire lead that he had from those stars. And he falls back to 4th place. Behind Bloberov. Behind Makakasi. Behind Lampert. Lampert could be in a potential... He could be in the battle for 1st place. Lampert could very easily be in the battle for 1st place overall in this session as a whole. Lampert has been tearing it up. Power does say the star users are constantly trying to use them to slow down their rivals the best that they can. Absolutely. And they're effectively doing it, for sure. Whoa! Whoa! Oh my goodness, look at Frost. He gets 2 stars. Oh my god, he's going to keep that other one in his pocket. Yo, Frost is cracked here. Frost is absolutely cracked. He just doesn't get too much advantage from it. He gets starred himself. I was hoping he could get more. I guess he can still get a good bit more if he uses it at the right time, but he's got a lot of people to pass up here. Frost uses it at this point. Who is he trying to hit with that? Makakowski maybe? Bring him down to the lower level? Hey, Saludo, there are plenty of tops Humma drivers. Stingox, he's been switching to the Humma in this session. If you can control it, extremely powerful car. Lots of people who do control it, aficionados at the car. Kilobaris, Bloberov, Frost, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. Nice cut on Frost. Oh, Frost. And we've got Makakowski cooling it. 40 meters out in the lead with 1 lap left as he starts lap 5. Kilobar is still fending against the Horde. Bloberov chilling out in 3rd. Respect to Bloberov. Unfortunately, it does seem like Ashton has fizzled out a bit for the time being, chilling out in 12th place. Maddie trying to challenge Frost. Lampert ways back. The guy is definitely in contention for 1st place as far as overall race time goes, but at the same time, this is not the best performance from him. Ooh, we got a pianist in the chat. Maybe you could teach me how scales work. I swear, I've been trying to figure out scales. They talk about notes and all this stuff. I'm like, dude, what? A scale? Why can't I just press random notes? This is lap 5, though. I mean, I'm kind of chit-chatting because it is chill. It's pretty chill here. Straightforward finish. Gloverov gets that third. Oh! The chillness does subside for the time being as Matty cuts off Lampert 5th. Okay. Laggy Rock finishing. Laggy Rock is another one of those top contenders. That is another one of those top contenders. And he's doing quite well for himself. Okay. Okay, thank you, statue. T. Rody finishes off in style in reverse. Skandar and Top finishing up as well. Makakowski with a nice 4-second plus lead over the rest of the competition, outdoing Kilobaris himself by that much. And the number just goes up the further you go down. You know, some of his main contestants there, way down on the list. Video guide from Stingox. Yo, Saludo. He's already in on the inside jokes. Oh my goodness, Saludo. You are so welcome here. Welcome in, buddy. And we're gonna have Venice. Whoa. Did I get ahead of myself? Oh my goodness. Wait, I was wrong? Wait, no. I thought it was Downtown 1. I thought we were on... No, this was Subway. This is Subway. You have to forgive me. I'm from the suburbs. I got confused what a downtown and what a Subway is. This was Subway. So we're actually going to Rooftop Chase. We got 3 left, y'all. We got Rooftop Chase Redux. We got Downtown 1 Reverse. And we also got Venice. So I kind of debated, y'all. You're very welcome. More Revo action on the way. Here we go. Important turn. Oh my goodness. I wonder where the stars are going to be. Oh my god. You know that there's... Oh my god, Lampert already had a star, did he not? Okay, he's going to go ahead and pop that one. Hops on over, slows it way down, but he's in the water. No! The recovery from Lampert. Yo! That should be huge if he can make the breakaway. But hold on. Is he going to get starred up here? You can jump across. Nobody stars him. They let him pass. The breakaway. Lampert still driving clean. Gets the hop over. Oh! They'll pop it there. But it's still going to hit the other drivers as well. Lampert is able to get up and over. He doesn't fall through the cracks either. Beautifully done by Lampert. Sting taking the side route. You love to see it. Just a little flex. Just a little flex. For flexors only. Bloberov out in 3rd. V in 4th. Laggy Rock 5th. Kilobar is 6th. And a lag boost coming in hot. Love that clean break out of Lampert. We'll definitely stay checked in on if he can hold on to it. Oh! A wreck out of Sting. That's going to throw away most of the contention onto Lampert. Lampert did get slowed down, but they used the star on all those players climbing up the ramp. Groups them all together. A little bit late on that star. Sting and Keela, 2nd, 3rd. Ooh, now that was a properly timed star. Look at Sting take the fall all the way down. Keela Bar is taking a dip in the cool waters. Bloberov V now going to be in 2nd, 3rd. Lampert got hit very hard as well. Loses a lot of the advantage he had, but Bloberov can't quite nail that shortcut. Maybe some interaction with V on the jump. And he will go falling down to the city below. Sting, the flex. You know, you can only flex for so long. You know what I mean? You go for the flex once or twice, but you keep going for it. It's gonna bite you back eventually, and it did that time. Sting does fall off. V on the Hummer. On the Hummer, Mr. Vendetta himself. And this guy's got to have a vendetta with Lampert at this point. He's got to. Lampert has been clowning on Hose. Not Garden Hose. Look at the jump from V. He completely dodges that side. Love it. Love it. Love it. Starting lap 5. Still got a long range as far as mistakes can go. Lampert holding strong to his bonus. Stars mostly have been used up. It could maybe be a surprise star somewhere along the way. Ooh! Oh! Gets bailed out. Gets to keep driving forward ahead of Kilobaris. But how long can he defend second against this hungry Kilobaris? Bloodthirsty. Alright, they finish off lap 6. I want to keep my eyes glued to this, but there's a couple other cool races going on. I'm tempted. Oh, Kilobaris? He still can't swoop past. Oh my god, he bumps him out. Kilobaris cannot get around V. V is just getting bailed out big time. Kilobaris swoops by in the inside, and now he's got his eyes set on Lampert here as well. Laggy Rock in the mist, doing what he can. In the meantime, Bloberov, Tiarodi, Frost making up 6th, 7th, 8th. Ooh! Big race happening on the front field. V can't quite snake around Kilobaris and Lampert. Ends up chilling in 3rd. But first is very much more within his grasp with a mistake from Lampert. Laggy Rock 2. He's right here. Ready for a slice of the pie. Star. It was an interestingly timed star, to be sure. Sting sneaks by. They do the jump. Looking good. And we're going to have 1 lap left. Oh! Lampert tapping the corner, wrecking out. And V moves on into 2nd place. Kilobaris, whoa! Swerving crazy on that one. And it hits V. That star hits V perfectly. V gets targeted. Accidentally, probably, but targeted all the same. And now he is wrecking out. Now the pressure is getting to him. Sting, Laggy Rock, Lampert all scoop him up. Target the Hummer driver. Whoa, Lampert tries to inside the best that he can, but it's not going to work out. And V will have to be happy with 5th place. It is still based on overall race time. Not a bad score for him at all. Oh my god, Maddie and Bloberov both get to hop right over Nick's head and finish up in front of him. Makakowski in 14th place! And he gets starred. Oh, Skandar beats him out. Well done by Skandar. Rod finishing it up. Makakowski falling off the edge of the earth. He got an X. Makakowski apparently got an X. A horrifying repo, he says. Or someone else says. Rod says. Alright. Well, we made it through the Bila Adventure Racing OST, I do believe. Let's do some Destruction Derby N64 OST as well to finish us off for this evening. T. Rody asked Nick if he can fix his marriage. Nick says, sure, I'm gonna fix everything. Give me 912 years. I missed that, Satchu. I saw that you said that on the re. I actually missed what exactly happened. I guess it just went right past me. Alright, headed into Downtown 1 Reverse. We got this track, and then we've got Venice to finish it up. Finishing off our event today, Italiano style, over in Venice. Some crazy chats going on in game. People are delirious here. People have been racing. You know, we've been chilling out in the lobby for like 2 hours. People are getting literally delirious here. People are running into police car wheels saying, arrest me, arrest me. I don't want to race any longer. The star comes out. V grabs it. But the important part to look at here on the first lap is the forward racers, right? We got Makakasi. He's snapping up a star. He sees another one off in the distance. Does he grab it, though? Oh, someone else grabbed it from the outside. Couldn't quite see who it was. Oh, another star. Does anyone grab that one? No, nobody's grabbing that one. Tio's going to opt for it. And Makakowski squeeze. Oh, my God. He gets up. He gets all the way up. The star after star after star. We got a star over to the right. Does anyone go for this star on the right? I'm curious. No, doesn't look like it. Good time for Frost to get starred by Kilabaris there. And another star. It's like sensory deprivation. Did he even pick that up? I mean, I'm sure he did, but it just looked on my screen like he didn't. Okay, he's gonna get that one. Okay. I didn't see anyone get started. Does anyone know what just happened there? Does anyone know what just happened? Tia Rody off into the wire. Does anyone know what just happened there? Star comes out. I'm assuming that's from Frost. No. Okay, Chaos Cam, relax. The Chaos Cam needs to chill out. Let's follow V here versus Lampert for third place. V driving straight through the water. Oh, perfect time for Zap, but he blocks off Kilabaris. Kilabaris will eventually squeeze by into the podium. And the spins. Every time the star comes out, like 8 people just spin and do a 180. Laggy Rock and Makakasi. Makakasi with about 200 meters over all the other field. Laggy Rock is trailing him by about 40 meters, so Laggy Rock can still contest that. Gila and Nick, as well as Maddie. Four cars in a row. Sting nearby as well. Oh, the flip lights on that car. Nice one. V, defending third. V has been playing out of his mind. I would be surprised if V didn't get an insane finish. I don't know. I feel like V was maybe a little bit quiet towards the start of this race and turned on the heat towards the end. So if anything, if it doesn't work out for V, that's probably why. Sting has been either hit or miss in every definition of the word, of the phrase. Sting right now in third place, doing quite well for himself. Maddie has been in the mix from time to time. And look at the huge gap on the left-hand side of the screen. You can see just a massive gap between first and second and third. Oh. I'm just watching. You know what I mean? The bounce from Nick. Sting going for the bike. Frost snaps up a couple positions. Wait. Wait. What happened to Keela? I was looking over to the side, and all of a sudden Keela, it looked like he fell back a bit. Frost still defending. The race is finishing up here. Sting with the wreck. He was in third just a little while ago. Falls back 5 people behind Bloberov for the time being. V2, you're right. Oh my god, nice little catch by Sting. Cuts him right off. Nice wall bounce by Matty. He's definitely putting the pressure on Frost, but we are here at the final lap here shortly. You're right, Power 8. We have to keep in mind this is overall race time. So Makakowski is putting in major work right now. Laggy Rock is doing well for himself too. Very important note. I guess what we really should be watching is Makakowski as he finishes it out. Hard to know who to watch. It's a new session. It's an experimental type thing. And I feel like I've fallen short from time to time for sure. But that comes with the territory, with it being experimental. Frost, Nick, Keela Bars all finish up in a line. Sting, Matty, Bloberov. Then V. We got Pokers on the Cougar. Unfortunately, he did not have a Cougar tutorial to help him out. Lampert will go ahead and finish out Tiarodi, Ashen, Skandar. Trying to get past them. Not quite. Top. And we've got one more race here, folks. For real this time. For real this time. I'm not making it up this time. We are going to Venice. Or the Italian pronunciation, Venice, if you prefer, I think. We got Power 8 saying, I think potential time loss moments would be the best to watch. Car-to-car action is one of them. Okay. Good. I agree with what you're saying. Well said. Top says, never doing this again. And this is an oddball event for sure. This is a mega oddball event. Or a difficult section of a track. Yes. That's a great idea as well. Yeah. It would be sick to have the picture-in-picture and just have like someone set up in a fixed position without following the cars, and you just see every single lap that one spot. But unfortunately, we don't have the picture-in-picture here today. Hey, Rog, no worries. Macacos says, as Rog knows. Alright, GLHF in the Venice. Oh my god, the stars are ready. They've been kind of avoided for the most part. Let's see who's out in the lead. Rod. star coming out. Kilobaris should have a pretty good idea of where these stars are. There's one off in the distance. As Rod go for it. A spaghetti dinner meal for one, as well as a star, will be picked up by Rod as the player takes a dip into the canals. Mamma mia. Makakowski with the 180. Look at how proficient the star is at making people 180 when they're turning while the star is used. I feel like it's so important to be going in a straight line when that star gets used. Kilobaris got some work left to make up. Frostbitten out there in the first for the time being. We'll see if he grabs any more stars on his voyage. Slows it down. What's that all about? Oh, the double star coming out. I'm not sure if those were one of his or if one of those were his. Back to back to back. When you use that star after other people have used their stars, it's kind of like a trump card. Not the president, but the card game terminology. Where you basically have the, I get the last laugh here kind of situation. So I think that's why you see chain stars come out a lot. Laggy Rock and Frostbitten duking it out. They have gotten a minor advantage on the rest of the field. About 30 meters over third place. Kind of a dicey midfield situation. Pretty big gaps here. Into pretty tightly packed one here. No one's grabbed that star yet. No one wants that star. And we go back to the front. You know what? I want to see some chaos here. There's some chaos. Makakowski runs into the pole. Pretty big fiasco here. Blobrov has the fastest lap in the race right now. He must have gotten big value out of his star placement, star usage. Look at Sting. What's that, Sting? Explain yourself, Sting. What's that all about, dude? What was that one all about? The star comes out. Good timing. Able to send them off into the corner and spinning. Sting, what was that one all about? Care to have a parlay on that one? Frost and Blobrov. Blobrov doing incredibly well for himself in third place. Best lap overall. Actually, that gets passed over to Lampert with the previous lap. All right. Well, let's check it out. Kilobaris and Nick. A little backfield action going on as well. We'll tune into this for a bit. V trying to make up some time. Oh, oh my, oh. Oh my. All right, let's flip forward a bit. Star comes out. Pretty decent time to use it. We got Laggy Rock again up there at the top. The consistency paying off. Kilobaris, it's been tough to keep him down. Lampert chilling out. He's been doing well for himself. Frostbitten leading the race. One lap left after this one. the slam turn, of course, We see everyone deal with it quite easily. And they start the final lap. Let's see, we got Laggy Rock and Frost. Any spaghetti dinners for one? Not tonight. They said, I'll have that to go. Thank you. I'm on a busy schedule here. Through the doors. No stars, able to throw them off anymore. Just got this final bounce turn. Oh! Laggy Rock with a stellar finish. Laggy Rock might have just won the session off the back of that. Laggy Rock, genuinely, I'm apologize to the viewers. I feel like I could have caught that. There was a lot happening there at the tail end. But Laggy Rock wins that, and I feel like this bodes really well for his position in the session. As Frostbin says, joke. Yoke. V with an unfortunate finish to cap off what has been a pretty good race. But STARacers is done. STARacers are done. I think everyone here is done. This stream has been live for 2 hours and 10 minutes. I think everyone is done. They are done. The race is done. They are mentally done. It's been a very experimental race. And it's been a pleasure to cover it as someone who loves experimental races. But I felt like I seriously fell short as far as effectively covering it. But y'all seem to enjoy it no matter what, or nonetheless. So much love to y'all for enjoying this fun session. Even though the camera work was pretty chaotic, trying to find all the stars, trying to figure out, who should we watch, what should we watch. Just trying to watch some good races there at the tail end, because it was kind of like once the star strategy was done, after those first few laps, it just came down to racing your B4L or racing your B5L, whatever. So that's kind of how I handled it. I hope y'all enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed providing it to y'all. Frostbin says, honestly, the stars were placed so well. I agree. It was really, really fun to watch the first lap or two, especially to see what players had what strategy, pre-prepared or maybe on the fly, just saying, F it, I'm going to go for this. But if you are sticking around for a bit, we are going to be waiting for the scores to get uploaded. And I will show you all the overall standings after 6 weeks at the SOTY 2025. So stick around. It will be a bit. I'm not sure how long of a bit it will be, but it will be a bit. And then we will be back with the final standings, as well as the standings for this race and the overall standings. So hang tight, and we'll bring that to y'all. GG's, much love. If you gotta head out, if you're heading out, it's been over 2 hours, so I can't blame you. GG's to you as well. Thank you for stopping by. Much love to you, but we will have prediction results as well as overall standings coming at you shortly. Hang tight. I am alive. I am decidedly alive. Are you alive? Are any of us alive? Or is this all just a simulation? These are the kind of questions that we think about while we wait for the race results. That's why we need those race results quickly before we go down any rabbit holes and get too deeply lost in thought. I'll start questioning my own existence if I don't get these results here soon. Who am I? Who is Honk? What am I? Then it was a good session because you so hard mentioning Matrix. Yeah. We're good as long as you don't start doing championship cups to unlock cars. Actually, hold on. Wait. Famous. Let me show you something. Hold on. You're going to love this. Hold on. You're going to love this. Wait for it. As you can see, I actually have all of the cars unlocked currently. I have beaten the championship cups. They're all here. Look, I got my Cougar. I got my Huma. I have my Toyota. I have my I even got the trolley. They gave me this one. Acclaim literally contacted me. They're like, dude, I noticed you've been doing really good in the championship cups. They sent me an email. They said, hey man, I noticed you've been doing really good in the championship cups, and I just wanted to give you this trolley as a commemoration. You've actually cleared them more quickly and more effectively than anyone else we've ever seen. So, and they gave me this trolley as a result right here. They gave me this. They said you earned it. Keep up the hard work. This is a new DLC card. Very few people have seen this. I actually signed an NDA for this, so I may be getting sued after this stream. I'll keep y'all updated. I actually had to sign an NDA for this card. Hey, good night, Skandar. Good night, Skandar. For those of you all who are able to stick around, you're wondering why we're looking at a still of a trolley. We are waiting for the results. Hold on. Do I have a text box? Oh, that's not right. Powers says this RC car is super popular. I see it everywhere, in malls and in stores. I see that car everywhere. The secret is the fuel efficiency. That's why it's such a popular model, is the fuel efficiency. Yeah, zero pollution RC car. You've seen it around. You've seen prototypes, I'm sure. This is the official model. It's a car. It's definitely a car. You see people sit in those all the time. They apparently don't have a driver's license for them because I see very young children driving these things. I mean, we're talking like 2, 3 years old. They're just sitting up there driving the trolley. I'm like, wait, there's no way you have a driver's license. You're a baby. Next week, B10L stocks with picks on. Oh my goodness, I'm so ready for the chaos. Last 2 weeks of this event, absolutely. 3-hour length session incoming. Dude. You've been improving, Top. You keep showing up to these events, you're going to end up tearing it up. You have definitely been improving. This was a super oddball session. This was just all over the place, crazy session. This event was not made for normal people. This event was only for the most depraved of minds. This event was only for the sickest of individuals. Alright, well, I am going to have to head out soon. I hope we can... I haven't gotten word from Nick. I'm going to go ahead and message him to make sure. Because I do got to be headed out. Oh my god, he beat me to it. Jinx. Tio in the house. Always a pleasure to have you here. Always a pleasure to have you in the lobby as well. It does look like we have the results ready to go. Unfortunately, I have a little bit of time restrictions. So, I don't have a ton of time to wait. Hopefully we'll get the overall as well. the overall loadout as well. But we do have the results from that race, and we are going to be showing them on the screen right now. Hold on. Countdown, drum roll please. And our winner is, if you didn't just see who just won, drum roll please. And our winner is Frost for this race. Frost wasn't even on my radar, to be honest, y'all. Like, I mean, I hate to say that, but I was like, Laggy Rock's doing really well. Lampert's doing really well. A couple surprise players in the mix like V and Bloberov, but it was actually Frost, the silent killer here, who locks it in by about a full second over the competition, winning first place, locking in 20 points for himself, moving up the corporate ladder that is SOTY 2025. Laggy Rock doing very well for himself with the second place finish. He was who I projected would win this based off of what I was seeing, but he does fall short by just about a second. Still extremely strong race by Laggy Rock. Very respectable finish. And we've got Kilabaris 2 seconds behind Laggy Rock with third place. Kilabaris was, in my opinion, noticeably getting targeted at times. I don't know, y'all, the pros might correct me on that, but it did look like Kilabaris was getting targeted pretty hard from time to time. Still managed to clinch third place by losing out by about 2 seconds. So, and there's Frost. Frost says, well, almost every star I threw was aimed at Kila. So, yeah, I feel like Kila was a bit of a punching bag as far as getting the stars. Because, and Singok says, no surprise. He's been leading the event, so absolutely. Absolutely. No surprise there. But he will still find third place, and they do it by quite a large margin. As you can see, Kilabar is finishing about a full 20 seconds ahead of Makakowski. The podium was extremely hotly contested, and then a big gap after that, and then even like massive gaps here. Makakowski was a full 38 seconds ahead of Lampert, who I thought was going to finish in second. So I obviously did not have a great grasp of the overall standings, but Lampert did still do all right there with fifth place. Nick, who was also kind of in the mist for me, didn't get a ton of coverage, but did finish out in sixth, above half, which is, you know, solid finish for him. Not bad at all. Bloberov with that seventh place. Exciting finish for Bloberov, doing quite well for himself. Actually, very competitive with Nick, about 7 seconds behind him. And then, of course, we've got Sting, who had kind of a question mark to start it off on Spa Vault 1. He was just kind of going all over the place. No offense to Sting. I know there's a method to your madness, but you were going... I know you're in the chat, and I'm saying it to your face. But you were going crazy at some parts. I was like, oh my goodness, Sting is popping. He's just going wild. He says, absolutely, roast me. Yeah, you were going wild and ridiculous at some parts. You just... I don't know, when you, like, was there any bad blood for Rod on Venice? I'm just curious, because I just saw you run directly into Rod and just completely explode his car, and I was like, bro, that was crazy. But really, the craziest part for me was Spa Vault 1. I loved what you're doing, just trying to go grab every star. It was hilarious. And then we got Maddie in 9th, V in 10th, Pokers, Ashen, Tio, Skandar, Rod, and Top. So, thank you very much for finishing off those predictions. It will be the team of Tio Rody and Frostbitten getting the win. Anybody who put their points onto that, which it looks like just Flapster was the only one who did that, put his points in on Frost and Tio. Frost coming up big. Sting says, I prepped Spa 1 with Humma, but then don't know. Brain fog and don't know what I was doing. Yeah. Well, it was such a good start because you got all the stars to start off. And then you went like super hard on one star. And it just seemed to like completely backfire. Well, if you didn't know, I have to combine the predictions because we have over 10 people racing. And I can only do 10 predictions. So you actually have a teammate with your predictions. And if either one of you win, then you win the predictions. So if either Tio or Frost won, then that selection wins. So you were grouped up with Frost for that one, and Frost did manage to win, so that will be that. Santi, Much love, Santi. Top, I don't know what happened to your points, bro. Actually, I think I don't even know. I think I explained it to you. I don't know if are you trolling me? Are you being serious about these 10,000 points? I think you lost 10,000 points because there was a bet where no one won, and the points were not returned to the people. They were just eliminated, which that was unfortunate, but that kind of shit happens. It's happened in the past. It'll happen again in the future. It was just a mistake, and you know, going all in can't come back to bite you. He didn't even bet on that session. Okay, so I don't know. Maybe Twitch hates you. Maybe contact Twitch support. Say, hey, I had 10,000 motherfucking channel points on the Revolt United stream, and they are gone. What happened, Twitch support? What happened? Message them. Let them know. What happened? What happened? I will unsub from Amazon Prime. I swear to God. You hit them with that, you'll get a response. But we do have a sub coming out. Much love to Rody gifting the sub over to Makakowski. Oh my goodness. Gracias por la suscripción. Oh my God. Dos suscripción. Dios míos. Dios mía. Dos míos. Tres subscripciones. Tres. Muchos gracias. A la Tiroti. Para Tiroti. Qué emoción. Qué emoción. Muy gracias. Mucho más gracias. Gracias a Honk por hacer todo esto posible. Oh, wow. Gracias. Yo aprendo español. Yo muy bajo. Muy bajo. Y barato. Bloverov with a sub as well to Laggy Rock. Let's go, Laggy Rock. Let's go, Bloverov. Thank you so much, Bloverov. It's saying that y'all are supporting this channel. Thank y'all so much for the subs. Tio trying to... sorry, Tio. All payments are final, buddy. All payments are final. Lagger preparing the FU to Blob's DMs. Yeah, probably gonna happen. But nonetheless, Laggy Rock was actually a long-time contributor for, if y'all remember, the Revolt Cash Cup, RVCC. Hopefully that's going to be making a turn. I just haven't had time to set up an event, but I would really love to have another one of those in the future and give back to the community for all the support y'all have given me with these subs, and just honestly by showing up as well. We got another sub, Santi, with the gifted sub to Top. Muchos graciasos. Oh, Dios míos. Se la debo. Oi. Man, I wish I knew how to say more than I am a student at the school and I'm wearing a red jacket. If I knew how to say more than that in Spanish, I would be laying it on y'all. Oh my God, Nick with the gifted sub to Tia Rody. Oh my God, muchos gracias, Nick. Chefi. With the gifted sub to Sting. What is going on? Y'all are ridiculous. Chill out. Y'all are some freaks up in here. Y'all are some freaks. Blubberov, thank you so much. And we got Santi with a prime sub. What is going on, y'all? Oh my God, muchos gracias. Mi amores. Mi amaguitas. Muchos gracias. Yo soy estudiante. Yo escribo español en la universidad. With Nick with another gifted sub to famous. Oh my goodness, Chefi. Oh my God. We're talking in Japanese. Come on. Y'all are going crazy. Thank you so much. Wow, y'all are out of your minds. Yo Tingo, un chaqueta rojo. Waluigi, Wae, with 100 biddies. Oh my goodness. Muchos gracias, tío. Muchos gracias. Y'all are absolutely out of control. I need to turn off the stream before y'all keep losing y'all's minds. Walele gastando lo que gana en la el OnlyFans. Oh, is it OnlyFans? Okay. Do you want an OnlyFans subscription as well? I can include those. Lo que paga GeForce. Walele. Well, GeForce pays Walele's OnlyFans. Okay. The honk coin. It's real. No, it's not. That's not real. 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 Okay. The Tio OnlyFans arc. Oh my god, Tio getting outed as an OnlyFans creator. Hey Tio, however you gotta get your dinero, you know what I mean? Yo quiero dinero. Comprende? Yo quiero dinero. Yeah, Tio just uploads Toyeka tricks. The Footio. Ah. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. Yes, enjoy your subscriber emotes such as me eating a donut. You've also got one of me dancing as well. Enjoy. Yeah. Hell yeah. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and look at the overall standings. Why don't we? Before we head out here, let's go ahead and look at our total standings. Wow, y'all are blowing my mind here. Really, the cherry on top. Quite a huge cherry at that. An expensive cherry. Oh my god. Nick says, Keela is a confirmed winner of SOTY 2025. It does make sense. I mean, Keela Barris has absolutely popped off 3 first places in a row out of 8 races to start off. Wow. And then manages to get 3 podium finishes after that. I mean, it is historical. It is unprecedented. It's a little bit I mean, come on. Famous, Frost, they definitely had their days. But right now, 2025, start of the year, it is definitely shaping up to be the year of Keela Barris. Beautifully done. We've got Laggy Rock with I would say, a substantial second place. 10-point lead over the rest of the competition. As you can see, everyone else is kind of grouped up, fighting for scraps. You got Laggy Rock with that 10-point advantage, standing just a shoulder above the rest of the competition. You can still catch him. Yes, absolutely. The fight is for second, third. Yes, it can still happen. But a breathing statue with a sub as well to Keela Barris, and honestly, Keela Barris deserves it. Keela Barris has put so much effort into his racing. He was not all. It wasn't like he just picked up Revolt one day and was just like the best Revolt racer in the world. No, this was hard earned for him. It definitely, Rome was not built in a day, and neither was Keela Barris' skills. So much appreciate that sub. I hope Keela Barris enjoys it as well. Definitely deserving of it. But as I was saying, we got Laggy Rock here. He got a second today. Bumps him up big time. Got that bronze as well earlier on. Kiki with 2 unfortunate missed sessions, which means he will be forced to take that 11-pointer. But he should still be able to come back in the final 2 weeks and definitely could compete against Laggy Rock, for instance. We got Sting. Started off with 2 bronzes and has since been kind of all over the place. He is going to have to keep the 9-pointer from today, but still might be able to recover well. Lampert tied up with him, doing well for himself with a goose egg as well. A bronze and a silver. Frost getting the gold as well. A gold and a silver for himself. He's certainly moving up in the ranks. He's got 2 zeros to his name as well. So you got to take his points with a grain of salt as well. And then, of course, Blobrov chilling in 8th place, doing exceptionally well for himself. And he's shown up to every single race, trying to get as much exposure to the competition as he can get. You love to see it. Same thing with Ashen Forest, Pokers, and Maddie as well. V has been turning it up as well. But we got the GGs coming out from Nick, and I do think it is a fitting time to end our stream here. I do got to say, look how no one below 6th place has managed to lock in the podium. You can see the podiums have been safeguarded quite closely by that top competition. We'll see how it continues on. Next week would be the time to make it happen. A wild podium upset because we're going to have best 10 lap races. Hold on, with pickups on. And that is going to be a wild twist from the B10L pickups off that we saw a few weeks ago. I'm excited to catch it. I'm sure that y'all are as well. Once again, I have to thank y'all so much for the support. I'll go ahead and read y'all off. We got Breathing Statue, Nick, Bloberov, Santi, Tio. All of them choosing for some unknown reason to gift me subs. Really not advisable. But all jokes aside, I do very, very much appreciate it. And thank you so much, Nick, for the Prime sub as well. 32 motherfucking months. Yeah, we've been around here for a while now. And, you know, the revolt action doesn't stop, and neither do we. Same time, same place, Saturday, 20 UTC. That's 3 p.m. East Coast time. Plus 6 hours. Should be around 9 p.m. CET, I think. I really appreciate it, Tio. I really appreciate it. It's honestly, I saw that there were these competitions going on in Revolt and no one was casting them, and I was like, you know what, why not do it? And it's been extremely fun. It's kind of been an exchange where y'all get a cast, but also I really enjoy doing it as well. So it's just a different perspective compared to me racing in the race. And it is my pleasure to be able to bring this for y'all. It is some work, but it's definitely worth it. And also, I wanted to say, you know, yeah, we've been around for a long time. I am absolutely down to put the money that I got from these donations back into the Cash Cup. I want to have a crazy cash. Maybe we can have like a Cash Cup series or something. Because I've gotten a lot of subs over the past few months without being able to do RVCC. So yeah, that's gonna be it for now. Like I said, I'm kind of on a time schedule, but I kind of said fuck it because y'all just decided to go crazy. So it's much appreciated, y'all's craziness. And yeah, it makes me, you know, I love doing it. It comes from the heart for sure, but getting that from y'all is an amazing thing. It truly is. I really appreciate it. I'm sure that there's some of y'all who would like to sub as well, but maybe don't have the money. Don't worry, it's no big deal at all. Just you showing up in chat, hanging out, having a good time, and joining in the conversation if you want to. That is all more than enough, and you are very much appreciated to be here. Everyone is welcome here at Revolt United on the Revolt scene, as long as you're not a freak. You can be a freak, just not in a bad way. if you know what I mean. But otherwise, pretty much everyone is welcome who, all the freaks, except for the bad ones. So I'm just kidding. I don't know. Just toxic people. There are toxic people out there for sure, which is rough. But there's so many of y'all out here just trying to race and have a good time. And for y'all, I give y'all a final salute as we do in the stream for today. Same time, same place, next week, 20 UTC. Much love, kisses and hugs, and we'll see you next time.